Fighting Irish Freestyle. Let's not waste time. All my reactions to Kendrick, Drake recent songs, they're all on my channel if you want to check those out. You look great. Okay.
I love you.
Yeah. The summer is over.
Okay, so this is like a rough thing. This is not like an official song. It's titled Freestyle, but even the audio quality is just like bad.
Missed it, Barrel was smoking, I kissed it. Fair showed us the rent.
He's rapping already?
Fair showed us the rent is for Texas, it's unrealistic. Cut him the check cause I hate reviewing the budgets and limits. Just pay the man. The world fell in love with the gimmicks, even my brothers got tickets. Seemed like they loved every minute. Just know the shit is personal to us and it wasn't just business.
Even my brothers got tickets. Put yourself in his shoes for a second. Okay, assume he's innocent until proven guilty. That's what I'm gonna say, okay, on the whole PDF thing. Alright, put that aside. Okay, now imagine you got all these people you think are your friends. You got everyone that you've worked with for a long time. We're talking like working with these people for like decades, so you think you're friends with them and stuff. And then this beef happens and they see how the crowd is turning into Kendrick's favor, and then they just leave you. You know, they just leave you and they don't support you because they don't want to tie themselves to a boat that's sinking. So now you're like, so you were just tied to me this whole time because of my name and my success and what it could do for you, not actually because we're boys. For a whole decade you did this. That hurts, man. Imagine you're in that situation. You've known someone for 10 years and then they turn on you. That would hurt you too. Put yourself in his shoes is what I'm saying, and assume you're innocent. How would you act? Would you write a song like this? Would you say lyrics like this? I think you would.
And it wasn't just business. Analyzing behavioral patterns is somewhat suspicious. Niggas was never happy for me when I run up the digits, or when I'm breaking world records still as I guzzle a Guinness, or when I get my fifth Maybach cause the color is different.
Records, guzzle a Guinness. Okay, Maybach, different colors. All right, I get that. He's saying I didn't get my flowers when I was on top, and as soon as Kendrick comes up, gets in the scene and starts printing numbers, the sort of numbers that I print, now everyone's celebrating. It's like, where's the celebration for me? That's a bit weird if he's saying this about the crowd and about people, because people just like who they're gonna like, and thinking you're owed flowers and owed like reverberation and like you want people to worship you is a bit weird. But if he's talking directly to his friends that turned on him, I get that though. Like, hey, yo, like we were dogs for like how long and you didn't celebrate my wins, and now you're celebrating this guy's wins and you don't really even talk to that guy.
Remember we traded watches, I gave you the Arabic dial, you gave me a numbered edition. You would even check up on my son like a pediatrician. Sure convinced the gang and
check up on my son like a pediatrician. Okay, fire.
It was rooted in love when it isn't. Show me how different we are. There's blessings in juxtaposition. I guess now you boys gotta abandon your summer tradition.
Show how different we are. Juxtaposition. Okay, so he's rapping though.
Guess now you boys gotta abandon your summer tradition. Cold shoulders I gave in the Hamptons, it come with the distance. Figured we was always gonna be close like ovens and kitchens. I was sadly mistaken, the loyalty wasn't a given. It's all good. And niggas cry the blues for you saying it wasn't malicious. Talking about we family, well I'm not the cousin to visit. God forbid we
talking about family, I'm not the cousin to visit.
Ever gotta tarnish your public image. All that brother talk as if I really discovered a sibling. 6 degrees, my memories retrieving our humble beginnings. Niggas wanted trouble, grabbed a shovel and dug up some ditches. Cover my body in dirt, but that wasn't me. That wasn't me. That was a body double and we've done dozens of switches. Niggas tried to light the front gate up, it wasn't for Christmas.
Light the front gate up, it wasn't for Christmas. Because they're lighting it up this way, not with the actual lights.
Said a prayer that morning for Sean and it wasn't religious. It came from a place of desperation and utter submission. Rapping was over for now, it came like a sudden decision. I don't give a fuck about you snakes or these other musicians. Niggas started fucking with my family, I'm going to prison. And we all crashing out together, my brother's complicit. Who put a pipe bomb in your trunk? It wasn't an exhibit. I'm trying to blow the doors off.
Okay, that's a bar. That's a bar right there. It was, okay, it wasn't,
out that bitch when you touch the ignition. But then I gotta remember who made this shit come to fruition. It's me. Who's got the most to lose and who's in that other position? Signal conversations.
Who's got the most to lose and who's in the other position? Who's got everything to win from this beef and who's got everything to lose? I was on top, number one, the whole time. I didn't have to entertain it. I did not have to do anything. I still put my name in the ring. Gotta respect a fighter that loses but still put up a fight, and he did in the first few exchanges. He got outmaneuvered, better tactics used from Kendrick, better lines, bars, whatever from Kendrick as well. A few banger songs from Kendrick, but Kendrick had nothing to lose. Like he was dropping music once every 4 years, 5 years, or whatever, like his albums, while Drake was just boom, boom, drop, drop, drop the whole time. Kendrick had everything to gain from winning versus the rapper with the highest numbers in all of history, right?
Position, signal conversations where I hope they got double encryption. I hate to see the empire crumble on judges' convictions. This nigga pulled a rabbit out the hat and y'all love a magician. It's funny to see you all rejoicing and hugging and kissing. What are we celebrating? I'll rent out the club at Edition. Nothing was the same with all you bitches and nothing's forgiven. But next time, bury me in gold. My blood is Egyptian. The Dennis James come out when the vodka is flooding my system.
Bury me in gold, my blood is Egyptian. We're talking about his Jewish heritage and stuff, right? So that's where he's getting that from. But he's also saying, I lost this battle and you're burying me. Next time, bury me in gold. Because that's the kind of burial that someone of my caliber deserves. So he is being a little bit... No, he is definitely being petty. He's definitely a bit emotional from what I can see here. But the rapping is immaculate. A few lines here hit. If I remember correctly, he's been using the same rhyme scheme from the very start of the song, and it's hard to rhyme everything while saying everything you want to say for 3 minutes straight, right? So yeah, I'm done yapping here. Of course, he took that I think that was a little dig at LeBron as well. I don't know about that though. Someone let me know. That's why I didn't point it out, but it's mostly directed to his friends, Kendrick, and maybe LeBron. I don't know if it's the right move to drop this because people are going to look at this as weakness and they're going to look at this as a bit cringe. Like, oh, like you want your flowers. You had your flowers for like 10, 15 years, whatever it was, right? I don't know about that part. He's opening himself up for criticism on this one. But if we take all the context out and we just judge this on the rapping's sick, bro. The rapping's sick.
I don't have a drinking problem, I got a subtle addiction. I got my father's habits and I got my mother's permission. My dad has another child, I told him that wasn't my sister. Grew up with dozens of Jews, churches with dozens of Christians. Also developed a deep respect for the Muslim religion. I'm staring at my daddy while y'all tell me I wasn't that nigga. That's fucking crazy. That's crazy. That's as far as I got. That's fucking crazy, man.
Is this a good song? No. Is it good rapping? Yes. Is it good relatable lines and emotional filled? Is there meaning behind this? Is there intention? Like that's when music shines the best, when it means something. Yes. So in that sense, it's a good freestyle, right? This isn't a song made to drop as a single to perform numbers. This is one to put your feelings out there. So I respect that. I think that's fire. It's gonna be hard for him to like start dropping again, right? Because the crowd is so against him that it's an uphill battle. And even if he drops some heat, it's not gonna get recognized. But as soon as he drops one bad song, it's gonna get destroyed, right? It's gonna get memed. It's gonna get TikTok's gonna be all over it. So he's in a very bad position because he lost the battle, right? I think it's better if he stops sending these subtle like digs at Kendrick still, because you're gonna get rolled if Kendrick decides to answer. You know, I don't think this is smart, but I think musically and in terms of integrity when it comes to rapping, poetry, putting your feelings out. Like, this is what rap's supposed to be about. So in those ways, this is fine. Strategically, I don't think this is smart though.